I wish someone told me the importance of building a strong network early in my career. So at the beginning, I used to focus heavily on developing the technical aspects, so the technical skills, delivering results. But I didn't realize the value of relationship could grow myself and opportunities within the business. So
you're mentoring young professionals entering engineering or entering your team. What's the most important lessons you share with them about resilience?
If I'm mentoring a young professional entering engineering, the most important lessons I would share about resilience is the value of embracing failure as a learning opportunity. In engineering and technology, setbacks are inevitable. Projects might not go as expected or as planned. Ideas may not be successful, and challenges will arise. That's engineering to a T, really. Yep. And I'd encourage them to shift their perspective on the failure rather than being a negative point. View it as it's not a dead end, but it's a crucial step in the learning process. Each setback can provide insight and lessons that lead to a better solution. So you need to, and also I think remind them to seek support from peers and mentors during tough times. Building a strong network can provide encouragement, guidance, a fresh perspective, helping them stay motivated and focus on their goals, really.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. What is something you wish someone had told you when you were at the start of your career?
So I think, from an engineering background, I wish someone told me the importance of building a strong network early in my career. So at the beginning, I used to focus heavily on developing the technical aspects, so the technical skills, delivering results. But I didn't realize the value of relationship could grow myself and opportunities within the business. So networking
is that relationships within the business or wider?
So this is, I'm talking about internally, but then also going to meetings externally, visit new suppliers, going to trade shows, going to, conferences. It's not, networking isn't always about, seeking job leads. It's about learning from others, gaining insight into different experiences, finding mentors who can provide guidance, engage with peers who have been in the industry for so long, who can teach you so much.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I definitely encourage new professionals to actively seek out networking opportunities, whether through conferences, like I said, meetups, online platforms is another good one, so forums. And then building those connections early on can definitely lead to invaluable support and resources that can help navigate their career, really. So I didn't really think of this in that way at the front end of my career, but the more, especially in the furniture industry, it's massive, and dealing with, and there's certain professionals within the industry who make such a big impact, to standards, testing standards, and just being in the loop with that kind of stuff, acoustic testing and all that kind of new stuff. So no, it's definitely, and it's, when, for instance, when standards are changing a year down the line, they'll tell us, because they'll be right. If you're working on a project like this is changing. So it's really good to have that network.
They're tied together, but I read them out together. But what do you think young engineers should focus on more as they start their careers? Technical skills, soft skills, or something else? And then tied to that, as I said, looking ahead, what skills or knowledge do you think will be critical for the next generation of engineers to succeed?
I believe young engineers should focus on a bit of a balance on both technical and soft skills. But if I had to emphasize one area, it would be soft skills. While technical expertise is crucial, and you learn a lot of that in university, the ability to communicate effectively, collaborate with diverse teams, and also problem solve, which is probably the biggest thing in engineering I've learned, is problem solving quickly and efficiently. And then creatively, I think by having those in place, if you've got good communication, collaborate well, problem solve, this creatively often sets successful engineers apart, in my opinion. Soft skills enhance technical work by fostering teamwork, ensuring that ideas are conveyed clearly, and helping to navigate conflicts, which we obviously, no one wants conflicts, so that helps massively. Skills like adaptability, empathy, and active listening are invaluable as well in my experience, especially when you're dealing with customers, suppliers, and then internal stakeholders. But then, like you said, looking ahead, what's crucial for the next generation? Adaptability is a big one. So the pace of technology is changing and is accelerating massively. Engineers will need to be adaptable, continual learning, embracing new tools, technologies, and methodologies. Collaboration and communication, as dealing with many projects, as projects become more complex and more involved with diverse teams, strong collaboration and communication skills will be key in ensuring that, it's an effective team that you work within. And also, I think that if your communication skills are good with everyone, then you're more than likely to have a successful project. And then digital proficiency, so familiarity with digital tools. As we know, software is changing all the time. You've got AI, which is just taking over. So like different software developments, automation technologies will be increasingly important as industries start to go more digitized. And then the last one is kind of, as we just spoke about the front end, so sustainability and ethics. It's been a massive drive, from everywhere with regards to sustainability, and understanding sustainable practices and ethical implications in engineering design will be crucial as industries focus more on environmental responsibilities and social impact. So they're probably the four kind of critical phases or learnings that I would definitely say engineers need to start looking at to succeed. And I think, like we said at the start, universities need to start looking more into this rather than just being technical, learning about CAD, learning about design. I think they need to start looking into sustainability, ethics, adaptability, collaboration, communication, because, a successful engineer needs to be able to speak and guide a project. And that needs to be learned and needs to be taught very early on in the engineer's career. So
I agree with you on that one. But no, perfect. No, thank you very much, Alex. That was brilliant, really detailed and knowledgeable, and thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it.
No problem.